Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to Stage 4 Thriver, where we embrace the integrative approach to healing chronic disease. Today, we're going to talk about how you don't have to take a single step outside the comfort of your own home to be in a healing oasis. That's right, because with just a little creativity, you could easily have at your fingertips a true integrative health clinic. This one is not just for my friends with a cancer diagnosis, but for anybody who is walking on a path of healing. Isn't that all of us to a certain degree? Want to say hi?
Yeah.
Come here. Hi. Hi. The other one coming. Come. There we go. Real life.
Good night.
Real life. Let me just tell you all right out the gate that there's nothing unique or special about my home. There are always dirty dishes in the sink and piles of laundry to put away. I have kids that leave messes everywhere and interrupt me when I'm working, as you guys just saw. And I have dogs that chew on all of the furniture. Very frustrating. So I want you to know that I don't have an edge on anyone with a beautiful garden or a spa attached to my house. In fact, the majority of what I'm going to talk to you about today are basically life hacks brought to us by Amazon or YouTube or sometimes Pinterest because projects. The At-Home Cancer Clinic. The goal is to create a healing environment in the comfort of your own home. Not so much about where this is, it's really about the quality of the time and what you do with the time. The reason why the word clinic came to mind is because to me it was like the equivalent of going to, I hate to say it, but like the chemo room where you sit there for a few hours, you get your treatment and you're stuck there, you can't go anywhere else. They bring you warm blankets and pillows, which is nice, but that's just kind of like what you're doing with that time. I thought, what if I just treat my own home in this same manner, where it is a place where I'm going to receive care. And for a certain amount of time in a day, I am in that space. Here come the things that you can do in the 2-hour span of time. A few things right off the bat. Supplements. I use a supplement checklist. I go through that checklist every day. It helps keep me on track. And I have worked with a naturopathic doctor to create this supplement regimen. It's not necessarily part of the clinic, the 2-hour clinic, but it is part of my at-home treatment.
This is a very awkward angle.
I use these plastic bins that are made for jewelry, I think, or like jewelry making, but I repurpose them to store all of my supplements that I take, and I use the label maker to make it look a little pretty. I also have a huge collection in this drawer down here, which is just pretty crazy. So I have quite the collection of supplements.
Yeah, some girls have shoes, but some girls have supplements.
Another pro tip is to use these clear folder slip things that you can get on Amazon. You can put your list in there, and these are dry erase. So you can check off the list and you don't have to print it more than once. You can just wipe that off and use it again the next day. Power plate. All right, a power plate is a vibrating plate that you stand on, and it sends up these vibrations all through your body. You can feel it from your feet all the way up to your head. These micro movements are very good for your circulation, bone density, and lymphatic drainage.
And you get to do that.
A nebulizer, if you have one of those around. I'm not going to go into depth with that, but there are different treatments you can use a nebulizer for, one of which is colloidal silver. The sauna, I will show you my portable sauna. You go in here, you can just turn it on with this little remote. Woo! Demo, right? You're in the sauna. So you don't need to spend a lot of money for a sauna. I will say though, you have to be careful that some of these portable saunas on Amazon are high in EMFs, and we definitely want to avoid that. So make sure that you look into one that specifically says that it's low in EMF exposure. Meditation. So meditation you can absolutely do in the comfort of your own home. It has a multitude of benefits. If you go on to YouTube, you can find all kinds of amazing guided meditations, healing meditations, or just like really beautiful music that you can put that on, maybe like dim the lights, light some candles, you know, do the whole thing, make it a very healing space. Epsom salt baths. This is my main man here, Dr. Teal. Shout out Dr. Teal's. Very easy to get, Walgreens. Epsom salt baths are great and they are super, super relaxing. And you do not need to have a fabulous bathtub in order to enjoy an Epsom salt bath. I will prove it.
I mean, your bathtub might be nicer than mine, but does it come with water, people, made out of rubber gloves? No? I got you beat.
So I told you guys, nothing special about this house. Shakti mat. Let's check that one out.
Hey guys, what's up? Here I am with my Shakti mat, which is an acupressure mat. So the acupressure mat is covered with hundreds of tiny spikes that when you lay down on them create pressure points all throughout your back. This increases blood flow and circulation. It relieves tension, it relieves pain, and it leads to better sleep. So when you lay on this mat at first, it is going to hurt. That's part of it. There is definitely some discomfort. But as those pressure points start to bring all the blood flowing to your back, it creates this sense of very extreme relaxation and well-being. It's definitely worth a try. I would highly recommend it.
So reading and studying are on my list. It's very relaxing to read for pleasure and also to learn new things, even though some of these things you'll find have no clear connection to curing or healing anything, and that's not totally the goal all the time. I think the bigger goal is to try to get our body into the parasympathetic state, which is basically just the relaxed state. So if reading is relaxing to you, you should do that during your clinic. Running, healthy food prep. This one is the gift that gives throughout the week. One of the things that really holds me back with my healing journey is food and time. If there's not healthy food ready to go, prepared, I run into trouble.
Oh, no way. You come here too? Yeah, I love it here. Favorite place to be. Just thinking about hanging out with the ginger. Yo, did you see the acai bowls they got? Yeah, you gotta try them. They're good. Superfruit.
You know, I am human. I make mistakes. My diet is not perfect. It has gotten a lot better. But I do the best with my diet when I set myself up for success. And the way to set myself up for success is to prep ahead of time. And then on the opposite of healthy food prep is fasting. So this is another one that probably goes outside the realm of like 2-hour clinic. However, you could take your 2-hour clinic and extend it to a 3-day getaway, fasting getaway. Doesn't that sound fun? I've done this. So the longest fast that I've done is 72 hours. And you definitely have to put aside those days. Getting into the second day and definitely the third, you just want to chill at home and you don't want to be burning a lot of calories and things like that because your body's already in fasted state where, you know, there's a huge caloric deficit. So when I do extended fasts, I take it easy. If you plan like a 48 to 72 hour fast, you can combine that with so many of these other modalities, and I promise you, you'll feel like $1 million afterwards. It's like, mwah, chef's kiss to healing. Sunshine, grounding. I just had a great discussion about sunshine and grounding in my last video. I'm gonna link it here for you guys, or maybe below, that you can see all of the amazing benefits of sunshine and grounding, but that's something that you can put into that 2 hours. Very, very relaxing, very therapeutic. Wim Hof. I could talk for so long about the Wim Hof Method, and I will in another video, which will come out soon, because that's like one of my favorite modalities. Wim Hof is, it's cold exposure, breath work, and meditation. Wim Hof changed my life. That's not me being like hyperbolic. It actually legitimately changed my life. You could also take the Wim Hof method and separate it. My meditation practice is wrapped up together with the breath work. It's like the most powerful meditation I've ever had in my life. We will definitely talk about it later. Juicing or smoothies. For me, I don't know, juicing, it just never really took off for me. It gives me a stomach ache. It makes me nauseous. I don't know why, but I still like always mention it. You're consuming these really, really healthy things in tandem with doing these really healthy activities. The goal is to feel good at the end of this 2 hours. You want to feel like you just walked out of a spa, but you were just like in your bathroom or your backyard. You guys know what this is? Let me see if my autofocus working. Yes. This is a dry brush. This is another method for lymphatic drainage. Also getting like the dead skin off of your body. I really don't like doing this inside too much because like lots of dead skin cells equals lots of dust. But now that I started doing it, I kind of want to keep it going. Inversions. This is another lymphatic drainage technique. Something to know about the lymphatic system is that it doesn't move the way blood does. It's a little more slow moving, let's say. And the way that you really get it going is through movement, exercise, inversions where you get upside down. I will show you. So for me, I do like to just do like handstands using walls in my house, but you can do yoga poses, legs up the wall, even just like putting some pillows underneath your feet and just propping yourself up. They do make inversion tables. I have thought about those, but I can't justify that purchase. Not if I can just get myself upside down. I love the gadgets. And then the Rebounder. The Rebounder is like a mini trampoline. You can get them super cheap on Facebook Marketplace. And you just jump on that. Just jump on it for like 5 minutes. Get it, loosen it up. I put nap on my list. It counts, okay? If you need a nap, you take a nap. That's your clinic. The hydration challenge. You can work that into your home life so easily. Half of your body weight in ounces is what I believe to be the official recommendation. But I know a lot of people do a gallon a day water challenges, and they make these really great water bottles that support that challenge. And you can use those if you want to, or just like, you know, keep track of the glasses of water that you drink. It's not that big of a deal, but making sure that you are hydrated is 100% one really easy thing that you can do to add into your healing regimen. Oxytocin boost. If you guys have puppies, kitties, dogs, small children, that'll help you. It's healing, really. So this is one that I do not do anymore, and but I used to, full disclosure. Coffee enemas. Has anyone heard of coffee enemas? Ooh. That used to be a big part of my clinic. It was actually really kind of a nice routine I had going, because I would do that and then I would relax, I would take a shower, I would maybe do an Epsom salt bath. Like, I really did feel great at the end of that. I just felt like it wasn't a good fit for me anymore. If you are like hearing this for the first time and you're like, what the heck is she talking about? What is a coffee enema? Unsubscribe. When you do a coffee enema, the coffee stimulates your liver, which then releases glutathione, which is the master antioxidant. I have since learned that glutathione is one of those things that is not always good for somebody with cancer. I mean, like this is the stuff I'm talking about when I say that not everything is for everyone, because glutathione for most people is great and amazing, and for people who are dealing with a cancer diagnosis, it's really a mixed bag. So for me, once I found that out, it just wasn't a fit anymore. Massage methods that you can learn. You can do reflexology on your feet. If you have a partner at home who can help you, you can learn some massage techniques and just trade massages. It's very, very relaxing. And that is where my list ended. I will talk to you guys a little bit about what this clinic looks like for me in a typical day. So my clinic is 2 hours long. I start mine with a 30-minute run. When I get back from my run, I do a cold plunge, and I then do grounding, sunshine, and breath work. I take a shower after that, By then, it's time to move on with my day. I feel noticeably different afterwards. I look so different for you. I think that the important thing is to find a few of these modalities that like fit and resonate with you, and then do them back to back within this 2-hour window. And I promise you that you're going to feel a shift afterwards. And that's what we're going for, because you want to be continuously sending the message to your body, I'm healing. I am in a body that feels good. This is the goal of the clinic. And I'm telling you, after a few weeks of that, you get yourself into that space, you're feeling good, the body will catch up to the mind. And then you have this beautiful synergy. Maybe part of my coaching, I would love to help people discover what their ideal clinic is. Because you could take these things and put them together in all these different ways, and the possibilities are just endless. What modalities would you do that I haven't mentioned in this list? Because I know it's not exhaustive. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed. Thank you for following along, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep thriving.
We call this guy Handy Andy doing a dandy dance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.